So the trailer dropped for the season 2 characters. Now they were leaked before the trailer dropped, so we already knew who they were. I didn't want to mention anything that day because I'm like, it kind of feels a little weird to do that. So I kind of waited to see where the trailer would happen. Got a trailer, and I'm like, okay, I'm excited to see this because I actually like the characters. But everybody knows at this point that they used AI in the trailer. It was an immediate thing when you watch it, oh, that's straight up AI. Like as soon as you watch the trailer, you see the wolves in the city. I'm like, that does not look right. And then as soon as you see the geese thing with his little not statue but coffin or whatever thing or whatever, I don't know the word for it or whatever, you're like, okay, this is AI immediately. And then they show Kim and oh. And it's an unfortunate thing because I actually am excited for Kim. I feel as if having both the brothers was an important thing, and he wasn't in the game. I'm like, why not? He is literally the other brother of Kim. They're kind of a duo here, so it's kind of a weird choice. But I like Kim as a character. It's a great choice. Geese, well, that kind of we have all the bosses now. We have Cain. We have, well, I guess we don't have technically Abel, but you can consider the one dude in the game, I guess their apprentice or whatever. But we have all the 4 bosses essentially. We have Cain, we have Geese, we have Krauser, and we have Mr. Big. So that kind of completes all the crucial bosses of Southtown essentially. So that is the cool part factor. I'm not as excited because of the trailer essentially. That's kind of what it breaks down. I feel as if what the trailer did, there was hype for the game with the Krauser teaser. There was hype for the game for the Kenshiro teaser, by miles. And now this kind of pushes us back 3 steps backwards or 4 steps backwards. That's how much the hype went down. There's no oh, well, we're still excited now. Now it's I don't know if I'm excited for certain people. Like me, I'm still excited because I have the game. I like the gameplay of the game. I like seeing it. Especially even it was amazing. So I'm like, okay, you got me already, but dude, don't do this again. Please don't. You're gonna actually hurt the game. This crippled it. You broke your leg. You do it again. Double barrel shotgun. Both legs are gone. Don't do that again. That was a terrible idea. Genuinely. I'm not saying in a mean way. I'm just saying that's kind of what they did to themselves. I'm not sure if it's SNK particular that wanted to do this, because I feel as if they know fighting games. I think they would, considering they've been making it for a very long time. So I think this is something else, the upper echelon people hey, we're gonna do this, and the fighting game industry was I don't know if you want to do that, and we did it because they before SNK used to do trailers that were live action and animated, so they didn't have to do this. They did this before differently, so I don't know why they decided to do this, but this is definitely going to hurt the reputation a bit here. Like I said, I'm going to play the game. I feel that some people are still going to play the game, but others are actually just turned off or not going to want to, so that's kind of a big L. But besides that, we already know AI trailer was not good, but let's talk about some other things like the characters. Kim, very much needed. Geese, like I said, completes the boss thing. Blue Mary, good pick, actually. I think people were impressed with her. Krauser, we talked about that. And Kenshiro, we already know. Now, the last character is more than likely probably going to be Mr. Karate, because I think they showed a mask. They handed out a mask, and that mask was a Tengu thing, so that's Mr. Karate, I think. Or maybe not. It could be Ryu. I mean, not Ryu. Ryo, for example, too. But I'm thinking Mr. Karate more than likely. Which, after this season, for the next season, if there is a next season, hopefully, we need Freeman in the game. I think that's the last character that is missing from my understanding. So hopefully he will make it. Hopefully. But besides that, I also want to talk about this, which is, I feel is the important part. A character every month. I think this is awesome, but I think this has a drawback, if you will. The reason why it has a drawback is because at a certain point, there's going to be no content for the game, legitimately. There's going to be nothing. You know how I have a fighting game news for a month? After June, there's going to be nothing to talk about for fighting game news for a month, because since it ends in June, there's not going to be anything to talk about, because there's going to be no other DLC characters coming out, unless they're going to add a free character, because I'm pretty sure this season is going to be paid for. I'm pretty sure, unless they give it all free. If they do it again, I'm like, okay, you're crazy, OD. You have technically the best DLC roster, not that roster, but DLC characters, because they're free. You can't complain. Just shut up. Legitimately, no yapping. Just, you can't. But I think that is going to be problematic, because there's going to be no content for the rest of the year. Genuinely, unless it's going to be a balance patch or something, but it would have to be sporadic. It would have to happen frequently. but for the most part, people don't want to mess with like the pro scene, so I don't think that will happen. So I think it's gonna hurt in the end. Now, talking about the amount of characters we were getting, 6 is an insane number, and I talked before in like my Alex thoughts video on the teaser how I thought 5 would be the perfect number. But think about it now, 6 covers like the entire year. If you think about it, all you gotta do is take a break 1 month for each character release, and that would have been like the perfect thing. I think that's what they should have did for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, but you know, that's just how I feel about it. Now, 5 is still an amazing number. Now, you don't see 6 a lot because, for example, the last time we've seen 6 characters was like in the Street Fighter 5 and Tekken 7 days, so it's been a very long time. But for the most part, most hiding games include like 4 characters. Some include 5, like for instance, MK1 includes 5. I think Guilty Gear includes 5 sometimes, I think, or at least 4, which is like like that's why I always say like 5 is the perfect number because you have at least a good amount of characters to last you the year, and then the balance patch, boom. 6, you cover the entire year, and then like you get a cooldown period for like, you know, the end of the year. Like, okay, we're not doing anything for a minute, and then a few months later, boom, here's the balance patch, here's the next DLC character. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's kind of like the perfect fit, thinking about it more now. So yeah. Now, I think the thing is Street Fighter and Tekken struggle with this a bit with the characters, because they have the same formula. They do a character and a stage, a character, and a character and a stage. That they have the exact same formula when it comes to that if you think about it, because they do 4 characters and 2 stages. I don't know why that is. If they increased it by 1 more character, I wouldn't like have much of a problem. Like, granted, Street Fighter 5, I mean not 5, but 6 and 8 have their problems when it comes to certain things. 6 not so much because it's a good game. It's just like there's like nothing to do. And then 8, I don't even want to get in that can of worms. But yeah, I think 6 is an amazing number, and this is quite impressive. I'm not gonna bring up other games, like for instance in the SNK series, because like you can't bring up King of Fighters because, dude, bro, you have like 10 characters a year, so it's like they're the godfather of DLC characters in a sense of like you're getting a lot of characters. So I can't really say anything on that, but yeah, generally an amazing number. But yeah. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today, I think. And let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think about the characters. I already know how you feel about the AI thing, so let's talk about the characters, how you feel about that, and the number of them, and the characters that they did choose. And who do you think is going to be the last character? We know one of them is Kenshiro, like, come on now. But do you think it's going to be Mr. Karate or Ryo? Maybe Robert? Who are you thinking? Let me know down below. If it was Kyo, I would be jumping for joy, but I don't think it is. But I hope you guys have a great day, a great night, a great noon, or whatever time zone you guys are at, man, and I will see you guys in the next video.